Oh my god, hi. I feel like I'm always starting videos from my bed. Hey guys. So I stopped vlogging for the last week and a half, 2 weeks of February. Because I think sometimes I get into moods where I'm using recording myself as such a crutch that I literally can't do anything unless I'm recording myself. Some bullshit has happened to me in the past couple of days. I'm not gonna get into that because it's really not important, but it did make me kind of feel really bad. And so I feel like my depression era is kind of back. I also ran out of weed yesterday, and so it's just like a really weird in limbo day with my brain and my emotions. Like I was very irritated because it was busy at work, and like everybody was just getting on my nerves. Everybody getting on my nerves. Duh, this is just one physical existence. And for me to have to feel the emotions and then recognize why I'm feeling the emotions and then process that and then figure out what I can do for myself to help cope with that emotion, and it's all happening to the same physicality. That's kind of ghetto to me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna end up recording today. I'm having a really hard time doing anything, so right now I'm just trying to get like as high as possible until that switch turns on in my brain where I'm like, I need to clean the fuck up. I'm teaching a yoga class today, and I feel like it's been so long since it's come to the day that I have to teach a class, and I have been in a genuinely good headspace and good mood. I hate teaching people when I'm not in a good mood. It gives me imposter syndrome, like nobody's business. But then I'm also like, it sort of empowers me to be more real and make people feel more comfortable because I'm owning my emotions and how shitty I feel. Anyway, now I'm not talking about anything. I'm not talking about anything of substance.
$20 per week. That is insane.
I'm feeling like so sus because I want to smoke this in my bathroom, but I think people can see in here. Sometimes I just need a joint, you know? My hair is getting quite long. It's kind of wild. I feel so just like weird and bad. That shower really helped, honestly. That was a nice meditative shower, but seriously, I need like I need time inside by myself. I made that one fucking video, me working 2 jobs, and then literally like a few weeks or a month after I made that, I was like, I can't do it anymore. So yeah, I technically only work 1 job now, which is so, I mean, it was really good at first, and I felt like I had so much extra time to myself, but I don't know what's happened. Maybe I'm just burnt out. My body is being so obstinate to what I want right now. I don't know whether to push or embrace the fact that I don't want to do it, but I've been embracing I think I just need to push through it. I don't know what to do.
Honestly. Next up, I've just got some lightly salted pistachios. Makes sense. I love pistachio milk. It's like $10 for like just like a little handful of milk. I got
Been eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly lately.
Oh my god.
I am trying not to buy groceries because
the last ones, the most recent ones.
I really need the money for other stuff. I so badly need to have nothing to do. I'm glad I remembered the word burnout because honestly, I think I've been burnt out for years at this point, like at least actively too. Body is quite literally freaking the fuck out. Like, shaking, barely able to talk. I'm so... I hate anxiety so much, and I don't... Like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up right now. I feel so terrible. I feel like sometimes you just have a feeling that things like this aren't going to work out, and I have that gut feeling, and I don't even want to get out of my car. Why don't we say some affirmations, okay? I am more than my job. I'm special, I'm brave, I'm strong. Oh, Jesus, Lord. I don't even believe in that guy. I'm abundant. I am strong, but it is okay to be emotional. Both things can be true at once. Guys, I feel better. Worker friend gave me a whole bag of edibles at work, and so I'm off 20 milligrams. I'm feeling really good. Yeah, and I have a whole queue of music lined up that I'm about to play. I'm about to get in my bag and clean up, and you know, I'll probably smoke a joint too. And I got some delicious cherry almond bread pudding for dessert. Period, bitch. And guess what else? I feel so much better.
To Miss Mojo. Today, we're counting down the top 10 tier 2 late 2000s. I have been working together for years at this point. Can't get over this week, by the way. It's kind of giving Devil Wears Prada.
TLC has gone from one of the most forgetful channels in your basic cable package to one of the most brain-rotting. The channel seems to have fallen.
Good morning. I woke up at 6:45 today, and I thought it was a typo. I was like, who the hell changed my phone time? But I just woke up early, so that felt nice. I did like 10 or so minutes of stretching. Too anxious to get into a real practice, but the stretching is good. I'm gonna finish this bowl and then probably just like clean up around the house. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to be too rigid on what I want to do today. So I'll know that I'm having a much better time than I was yesterday. And also I want you to know that it is so normal to have like fluctuating moods like that. Sometimes you just have to get it out. Sometimes you just have to cry. I cried, I talked to myself about it, I complained to myself. I feel much better, and disappointment is a part of life, and I don't know, it just builds character to me. After recovering from kind of how sad that made me yesterday, and then just like being at work and having to just like stand there and feel my feelings and like deal with them, I I feel much better. I can recognize that that was just a moment in time, and that my career is not over. I'm not a failure because of one bad day, and it's okay. And honestly, maybe the universe was doing me a service, because as I said, it's a lot of energy to teach, to guide somebody else in a spiritual practice, even if they are not practicing it for spiritual reasons. It's still, you know, it's still a part of it. And so I feel that energy going into it. Anyway, I'm fucking ranting now. So I'm gonna stop talking. I got smoke in my eye. I just realized that I have like 6 hours before I have to go to work, and that is a very long time, and that's why I love waking up early. I am about to take 2 of these gummies, and hopefully that's enough, but if not, we'll take 1 more. I'm not opposed to that.
Still sending me PR. I have my points here.
I was gonna try to make an iced London fog, but I quite literally have 3 ice cubes, so that's not gonna work.
A mourning wood, so they improvised, raiding his dead father's medical cabinet and finding.
While I was making this sandwich, I literally started moving in slow motion, and I was like, oh. Right. This is like a uniform at this point. This is my favorite outfit to wear to work. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm stupid or just looking out for my mental health, or capitalism has gotten me in a way that I am just so genuinely fucking addicted to spending money, because I just brought a smoke shop pre-roll so that I didn't try to kill myself when I get home. Excuse my language. I just put on my 2015 playlist, and that shit rejuvenated me. I'm glad I picked up that weed, let me tell you. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm really glad that I did, because I can feel inside what I would be doing if I wasn't high, and this is so much better.
Say, who's over here? We heard a ruckus. Hi, sweetie.
Just me. In the morning, I'm not even giving myself a fucking chance to be sad. I'm eating edibles as soon as I open my eyes. I'm not even fucking joking. I am not playing around. I'm going to bed. I need to go to bed. I'm kind of scared for my life right now, because I dropped my dropped my bowl on my blanket. I gathered it back up into here, but I can't tell if these fibers are weed fibers or cat hair. Is this like a fuck it situation? Like, is it that serious, or like, the longer I sit, the more I'm like, do I need this bowl? But we did a lot to get here. I really don't want to write right now, so I'm gonna say some gratitude and affirmations aloud. Today, I'm grateful for food. I'm grateful for my cats. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for my mom, and I'm grateful for my job. Some affirmations. I am abundant. I am taken care of. Everything will be okay. I am okay. I have the power. I have the power all the time.
I got another story while we're at it. So, this is a real story. Like, I do not encourage this at all. Drugs are bad, only do weed. But I took Molly going to the club.
I want to be able to have financial freedom and do what I want and live a life that I want. How crazy is that? Sorry, society. But like, it's just like everything funnels you back into the system, because it's just tough like that. But look, I don't know, again, what I'm doing, what the dream is exactly. Like, can't fully define it other than picturing where I want to be.
It's 8 o'clock right now, and I woke up around 6:45. I'm doing pretty good with getting to sleep early and like waking up earlier. It would be very cool if I could wake up before sunrise, but this is what we got right now. Before I get fucking blasted off my ass, I think I'm gonna go back to sleep for a couple more hours because my body is like very clearly physically exhausted. So I also really have to take out the cat litter. I really have to scoop the cat litter.
Now we're on to the meat, honey. A little R. 0-star experience. So I have some lobster right here. I'm watching this video right now. Comment. There's that. All right. Cheers. Good night. All for 9 minutes. Also, so a dredging mix is what we're doing here. A what? Dredging mix.
I saw somebody post a spring Red Bull. So now I officially have to get the fuck out of the house and go find that. It's a sugar-free version too, so I'm really excited. Oh. I think this is my new favorite. It's so good. It's like the perfect amount of sweetness for a grapefruit flavor. Bro, new Danny Gonzalez just in time for me to make my lunch. I've been waiting for a new main channel video and it's a fucking hour long.
Troy shows up to the team party and is immediately launched his next song. Alright, hell yeah. Screen in the movie. Also, apparently didn't even realize how big of a movie High School Musical was and forgot that he had done.
People are playing golf or swimming in the pool after hours when there's no lifeguard present, and every time. Totally different. You know, that song doesn't really exist.
They're smaller than I thought they would be.
What is Troy's ringtone in the second movie? How could an entire school become poisoned by a rare fungus?
A baseball bat.
Why are you going closer to the camera? Move over here.
Was to focus on your schoolwork, rack up all the.
I don't know. No, he couldn't do it. Are you sure? I was like, every one of you kids is stupider than the fragments of a speech she makes to Deputy Standall about how hot.
Are you guys interested in that? Do you guys like bacon? Some of you? Lettuce? What type of lettuce are we rolling with?
Well, good morning. It's 11:30 and I woke up like 2 hours ago. I have to work at 4 p.m. and the anxiety has already hit my stomach. What am I gonna do today? What do I need to do? Smoked a joint this morning. Continuing to show up to work every day is so completely against what my body wants to do. It's like almost physically painful. Also yesterday alone, there are 5 packs of cake stirs that come in a box. I ate 4 of them. Anyway, I just, yeah, that's me this morning.
Exist. We just cut from the jail to minor speech, huh? How is injustice quashed? How can young people do something positive? Whatever. Leave that stuff to you.
Today, I decided to start watching Normal People I've not read the book yet, but maybe I'll pick it up from the library now that I've watched the series. It's making me so sad, but not for the right reasons. I am like patiently waiting for this to turn into an actual love story and not just a like they keep fucking over and over without admitting their feelings for each other, because that is so frustrating. But all of the actors are so good. I'm gonna smoke this bowl before work. I look all shiny because I just washed my face. Good vibes only, because I could certainly use the vibes today. That's why I'm smoking a little extra bowl before work. Normally I would cut it off here, but I am needing an extra push toward whimsy. I'm not gonna listen to sad music on the way to work. I can do that after, but not on the way.
We're just gonna owe even more, like on top of it, you know? And it does, like, for some reason the government's allowed to charge.
I need to take control. I want to wash my face and brush my teeth every night. I don't want to skip it, and I don't want my apartment to be a mess. Like it used to be, anytime I smoked, like ever, it doesn't matter what mood I was in, like I would want to get up and do something. And now I don't know if I'm just so comfortable or so tired or so anxious. Like it takes a lot for me to get to that point, but I'm gonna try today. Right now I'm gonna roll a joint. We'll see what happens. Oh, we will see.
You're pathetic. Really fucking pathetic.
Person.
Right.
At this point, I don't even like hot dogs that much, but here we are. One time I was there and an elderly man was struggling to carry his food, seizing the opportunity. He handed the hot dog to her. Okay, so there's a hot guy that works at the hot dog stand. This girl keeps going back because she's yapping more than you already do. Man, you guys love to call me out on my yapping. Man, this is quite the predicament. Here's the thing.
Which is an Australian news source posted about 5 days ago. And both of them actually interviewed Billy McFarlane on the show, the founder of...
I'm slowly tidying up, cleaning everywhere. I don't want to work. Oh my god. How many times can Ken say that they don't want to work in one video? If it was a drinking game, you'd have alcohol poisoning. Anyway, let's be more positive. The payment to the gas company didn't go through. And 2 more days until I get a check, so. Apartment, it's this fucking apartment. I shouldn't have moved somewhere so expensive. Sue me for wanting to have some ample space to myself for literally the first time ever in my life.
People to believe the connection that you're saying they have, like that isn't. We'll take them down because he is a little bitch, and that's basically the video coming up. But he mentions like he wanted to.
Good morning. It's 11 a.m. I feel better, but not really. One of my bills that I just paid yesterday was $50 more than I thought it was gonna be, and I literally don't have any money. For the first time in months, I have girl bossed, spiritually girl bossed, too close to the sun. I usually just magically have enough money for everything, but not this time.
Oh, really, Sage? Sleeping good over there, huh? She
Sometimes I enjoy how lonely the woods feel. Sometimes it's a lot. So I think I'm gonna relocate to like a hill. Sunset's kind of pretty though. Yeah, but I'm gonna relocate to this hill that's like in the park outside of the trails. That was my smoke spot that I was at a lot last year, by the way. If anybody remembers when I actually used to go outside. It's quite pretty out here, but I'm still not in a good mood. TBH. Been listening to hella Towns Van Zandt. Basically just fucking sad country from the late 60s. Which, if you were in a bad mood and you need to cry specifically, that shit will get you there. Look, you can always count on a honky tonk song from the mid to late 60s to help you have a good cry and move on. Okay, also this band with a weird name called Chitinous Mandible. I'm not entirely sure what that means to them, but I respect it, and their album from 2023 is very good. I don't know if I haven't looked into them, so I don't know if it's a band or a singular person, but Fade 'Em All. I think there's an album from like 2022 or 2023 that I've been listening to that's really good. I do have a February slash March playlist on my Spotify if you're interested. Not all of the music I've been listening to is on there, but most of it will be. So, okay. I think I said this already, but I have been hanging out with a friend pretty much all day. Save for a couple of hours that I went and got some shopping done. Girl, it looks better when my arm is like this. Anyway, I need to stop flexing in my videos. That makes me feel like such a fuckboy. I think it'll be really good for me to keep not smoking weed for at least like a week, maybe a couple. I'm not gonna be too strict about it though, because being strict about tolerance breaks is how I go fucking bananas. But my friend left a part of her joint that we smoked, like a good half of it, for me, since I don't have any. And so right now I'm gonna go on a drive, and because I'm feeling okay. So like I was saying, I'm gonna take this half joint, and I'm gonna take this blackberry Sonic water that Shell brought for me, and I'm gonna go on a little drive because I think I deserve it, and also I feel crazy. I do want to be real and say that I feel fucking wired, and also like low-key like not myself. Like I feel like the very like video game, what is that one video game where you can just like see the person's hands like in front of you, you know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel right now. And it's not because of the weed. I felt like this before I started smoking this. Full disclosure, so I stopped smoking cigarettes for like a month. Or like maybe 2 months, I can't remember. But I bought a pack today and I smoked like 5. And I also am not tired. I wasn't tired last night. I didn't have any caffeine yesterday, and I'm not tired tonight. I did have caffeine today, so we'll see. Yeah, like even right now, like I'm not it's not all here, you know. I finally paid off my overdue insurance bill, so the search for a therapist continues, and I'm gonna try to make an appointment with someone soon, because it's maybe not to you, hopefully not to you. I mean, let me know if so, but to me it is very apparent that I need clinical help right now. Clinical. I don't even like pills. I don't know if I told my bad Wellbutrin story, but it was bad. Wellbutrin X trazodone story, mind you. Prescribing trazodone to someone who told you has a history of a pill addiction. Oh. Anyway, so I do not fuck with medication, but this is a person that needs to be medicated right now. I'm gonna be honest. I am not well. I'm gonna smoke the rest of this and see if it helps. I made this burrito and I apparently seasoned it really badly, and it's really watery because I use like a lot of frozen stuff. Okay, so my coworker friend gave me these big ass tortillas, and I have chicken and rice from work. I don't know who the fuck made this, but it was there, so I'm gonna put it in this big ass tortilla. I'm sorry for how like talkative this video is. Obviously I was not expecting to mentally crash out this week, but honestly I've really been ignoring myself and my mental health, so it makes a lot of sense. I really wanted this to be a more ambiance driven vlog. I don't know a better way to say that, but I used to, like the videos that I used to make like last year and the year before when I was doing a little bit better, were very much what I was seeing and doing. And a lot of what I've been making lately is just fucking talking, because I'm doing a lot of processing and my life has not stopped being chaotic since the summer, which is crazy because I thought for sure that I would like everything would all of a sudden calm down and fall into place, but it's feeling like the opposite of that, which is very suspicious. Anyway, she also said coworker who gave me the tortillas just came by a second ago to pick something up for me, and she left me this. An angel among men, an angel among women, if you will.